I'm a capper, and what I do with my website is I allow people to send me questions. They want to know about me, what it's like to be disabled, and whatnot, and I answer those questions. So what I'm going to do for you tonight is I'm going to answer a few of the questions I've received. Now I want to start off by saying I'm not disabled, I'm just wicked lazy. That walking thing is overrated. I think I just have a major case of erectile dysfunction. I get a bump like 40 Viagra, I'll be cured. But then if I'm erect for more than like 4 hours, I have to call my doctor. Okay, whatever. So people have asked me and they want to know, do you have a job? That's the question. Last I want to know, am I employed? I'm like, I'm an awesome paperweight. Is anybody hiring? I'm rocking that job. I was a crash test dummy for a while. That was just craziness. On the weekends, I was also a mouth-to-mouth dummy at the local nursing school. That was really cool until they had this large influx of male nurses. Things got weird. But, growing up, I was like every other kid who would think about jobs. I'm like, I want to be an actor when I grow up. I want to be an actor. Now the only roles I can get are Stephen Hawking's or Christopher Reeves. It just sucks being typecast, It's like, come on. And growing up also, I wanted to be a stand-up comic. Life is so ironic. Now I'm the can't stand-up comic. It's all good. But thinking about employment, we're all dealing with, people are unemployed. So I was proactive about it. I went on Craigslist. I'm like, okay, type out the title. Quadriplegic seeks handy job for cash. Okay. I didn't get any job offers, but I got a lot of sensual offers. I'm like, all right, I love Craigslist. It's great stuff there. So anyway, I was enjoying Craigslist. It totally is awesome. Sometimes people ask me, does it bother me when people stare at you? People do stare at me, especially we're in a room right now. You're all staring. I'm a little freaked out. I'm staring. Okay, I keep staring. But what bothers me is it doesn't bother me when people stare at me. What bothers me is the fact that I don't have something going with Burger King, Tide, Nike. If they're staring at me, I should have billboards. I might as well be making some coin off this. What the heck? Every wheelchair person should have a billboard right on their chair. Jeez. What they really ask is does it bother you when kids stare? Because that's the big thing, because kids will stare. It doesn't really bother me again. Because I mess with the kids. I'll look at them. Hey, look, kid. Someday this is going to happen to you. That's not the punchline. You guys are evil. No, let me finish. Someday this is going to happen to you if you don't eat all your vegetables. Those kids eat vegetables at every meal after that conversation. Parents love me for that, so I'm just saying that, I don't mind it when they stare. I get revenge. People were asking me after Christmas, they're like, how was your Christmas? How was your Christmas? I'm like, I freaking hate Christmas. I'm like, freaking Santa Claus. I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? I just want to walk. That's all I want. Santa freaking brings me a treadmill. Fiduciary. What a fidouche bag. Seriously. If you guys are ever having problems in life, if you're ever dealing with challenges, you guys can learn from me. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm not using them. People ask me sometimes, they're like, does being disabled give you a new outlook on life? Does it help you see things from a new perspective? I'm like, yeah, it totally does. As with anything, any challenge you face, it helps you get a new look on, a new perspective. I'm like, sadly, now that I'm lower, I used to be taller, I'm lower. Sadly, the perspective is up people's noses. I can always tell when somebody has to trim their nose hairs or has a sinus infection. It's a bummer, but it's my new perspective. Real quick, I want to do a little audience participation. On the count of 3, I want everybody to snap their fingers 3 times. You guys can do this, okay? Unless you're really drunk, then don't. So on the count of 3, snap your fingers 3 times. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Freaking show-offs. That's just mean. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. Good job. You guys can count to 3. I'm very proud of you. You're not mentally disabled. I'm proud of you. So I play video games online. Any video game players in the house? All right, a few people. Nice. All right. The rest of you play Farmville. I know you do. Somebody's playing it. But I play Call of Duty online. I play with my face. They call me Only Use Me Face online. I'm pretty good at it. But you know what's weird? When you're online playing video games, you will without doubt, if you're playing online, eventually, within like the first 5 minutes of playing online, somebody's going to call you a homo. Homo. You're a homo. Homosexual. You're a homo. It happens all day long. If you're playing online, you're basically a homo. And I get on my microphone, I'm like, yo, I'm a quadriplegic. I'm playing with my face. I'm a nomosexual. As in, I'm getting sex. No mo. That shuts them up usually. Final question I want to leave you with. People ask me, it's what's all on all of your minds, is can handicapped people have sex? Can we? What are you guys thinking of? Looking at this hot mess up here. The answer is yes, please. Thanks everybody, you've been great.